Hi, welcome to Kusima Day Show, and I'm your host Mamba. And in this edition, we'll discuss about the African teams in the World Cup, their performances, and how things are going so far. And my guest today is Kusima Day. I'd like for him to introduce himself.
As he has already said, I'm Kwesi Madrid on all social media platforms. Everyone knows me to be Kwesi Madrid.
Good to see you. Good to see
Um,
you.
I'm good.
What do you think about the performances of the African teams so far?
Um, the African teams are really performing. Some are really performing. Let me put it in that way. Some are really performing, and others are also disgracing Africa as a whole because it was 10 teams that qualified for this
Don't you
World
think
Cup.
this grace is too harsh?
Oh, they are really the disgrace they've done it, so is a disgrace to Africa. I need to say it.
Okay.
I need to say it because looking at the lives of Tunisia, South Africa, they really disgraced Africa. Where their performance in the World Cup was so bad, and some of these teams didn't put up the kind of expectation that we want them to do for us in the World Cup.
We saw Morocco eliminate Netherlands in the game. How did you see that game as well?
Morocco is one of my best African team that I'm supporting now. Looking at their performance in the World Cup, they've really transferred that performance to the World Cup, and they are also performing well. They have a good team, a solid team. With the teamwork is there, and any team that they meet, any European team they meet, they are not afraid to open up to play with the European teams, and this is what is helping them. They understand each other. They really understand each other from defense, midfield to attack. They really understand each other. They've committed themselves to play for the country, dedicated themselves to play for the country, and they are also really doing well. I really like how they are playing because this is a solid team. They'll really go far in this World Cup.
We've seen Bayern new signing Saibari in the Moroccan team. And how did you see his performances and his goals?
Sabari is one of the great players Bayern is going to sign in.
You've signed him already.
Okay, Bayern has already signed it, so he's one of the great players Bayern has gotten in their squad. With the current squad Bayern is having, adding Sabari to their squad shows how serious they are, how dangerous they'll be next season. And Sabari is one of a he's just a like how should I even say it? He's a player that he's not a striker, he's a winger,
Mm.
but when it comes to the national team, he plays as a striker and he's giving them the goals. He's really performing. He's showing the Bayern team that he can do it. This is my quality. I have the potential, so let's do it. And he's really performing in this World Cup. He's not bad in this World Cup at all.
And how did you see Bono's saves during the penalty shootout?
We all know that Morocco have one of the best keeper when it comes to penalties. He's really going to show up when it comes to penalties. And we saw that the last World Cup he did it.
Yep,
He
yep,
proved
yep,
to
yep.
us, and this
And
time
even in
around
the in
too,
the Afcon,
in the
in the
AFCON
Afcon,
too, he also proved to
yep.
us, and this time around he has also proved to us that this is what I'm made of, and he has done it again. And I think he's really great. He's really great.
Yeah,
He has really done well for Morocco.
nice. And we also saw South Africa exit. Um, they were being beaten by Canada. How did you see that game as
Um, South African game day. Ɛyɛ nwanwa paa.
well?
Sake of South Africa coming to this World Cup,
Mm,
we an African team coming to this World Cup was like wanted to see how prepared we were. We wanted to see some massive performance, but this performance they didn't give us that performance because South Africa is a team that is well built, they are well compacted, then well organized. But in this World Cup, we didn't see that South African team we have watched in the AFCON, then their previous games that we have watched, they didn't give it us like that. They really disgraced Africa.
disgrace again.
Yeah.
And then again, Ivory Coast, they really put out a very good performance against Norway. We saw Ahmad coming later and scored a very superb solo goal. And how did you see that game also?
Um, the African teams that are in this World Cup, with one of the best teams in this, one of the best African teams in this World Cup is Ivory Coast, and Morocco too is there. Senegal is there. These three countries, their performance in the World Cup was great because what they are doing in Africa shows that they can do in the World Cup. But unfortunately, things didn't go as planned for Ivory Coast by losing the game to Netherlands. Haaland getting that last minute chance to just show his warrior skills over there. I think Ivory Coast has a team. They are really good. They are really good, but lack of some individual. How should I even say it? They are lacking some technicalities in the team because they individually are performing, but some players are not really putting out their best. They are not dedicating themselves for the team, like as the Moroccans are doing for their team.
I think they did well. They did well, but unfortunately
Yeah,
they've been exited. And DR Congo also lost today to England. How did you see that game?
DR Congo's game. DR Congo is one of the defending African team we have. When DR Congo gets a goal, they all sit back, then defend.
But today we didn't see
But
it like that.
today, I didn't know their kind of game plan they entered into the game with, because playing against England, when you sit back and defend, they find it difficult to get goals. But DR Congo, this game, after getting a goal, they still open up to play with England, and this,
For me, I think they should have changed to like the style Ghana played during
yeah,
the second half. But
they
they
should
didn't
have
do that.
defended more. But I don't know. After getting a goal, they were still hoping to, like, opening up to the Three Lions of England to attack them with the ball more. And anytime you let this team that has good midfielders to attack you with the ball more, they're really going to punish you. And Hurricane also came into the party by giving us a brace in this game.
Senegal's game as well, very very disappointing. Because
The, as,
we took the early two goals lead and we lost the game unfortunately. So how did
uh,
you see that game as well?
um, if, if we recently corrected that it's Morocco who won the AFCON. If not, it is Senegal who won AFCON winner. Playing like this in a World Cup shows that um, they are not well prepared for the World Cup. They fully disgraced us. My disgrace, I'll always tell you the truth. They fully disgraced us
You and your disgrace there.
because Senegal is one of the teams that we tipped to move to the next stage, round of the 16, the round 16 stage. But see the performance,
For
taking
me,
a two goals lead and sitting down for Belgium to come back into the game.
I was even
Charlie,
surprised he didn't feature Khalidou Koulibaly, although Eduamendi was injured.
sure.
Uh, why do
Um,
you think he
I
didn't start
think
that?
Koulibaly, prior to their second game, their qualifying game, his performance was so down to the extent that he was causing the team. So I think that is the coach decision of benching Koulibaly, but which is so bad. He's a senior player, and if one game didn't go well, he can build upon the other game, then just improve. We also this player in Ghana, Ajete, in the
Yes.
qualifiers for Ghana around with Germany, he was just fumbling, making mistakes. But see how he's performing in the World Cup. He's really doing great. So I think the coach shouldn't have done benching, should have benched Koulibaly, but he should have given him the chance to play. He's a senior player, commanding the back line for the Senegal. The Senegals could have maybe taken the two-goal lead. They could have won this game easily. Maybe if Koulibaly was there, because inexperience was at the back.
Okay. Then again, we are yet to see Cape Verde play against Argentina. What are your expectations on that game?
I'm expecting Kevin to pull a surprise to Argentina. I'm really expecting Kevin to pull a surprise to Argentina because with the kind of keeper they have, a 40 years goalkeeper, although it's not easy playing the defending champions of World Cup, it's not easy. It's not an easy task for him, but I want the team to really defend. Like they should compactly defend. They should all defend. In defending. And no na me pay.
Are you expecting Quebec to go through or Argentina?
If Kevet can do it, let Kevet go. I want this African team to go, but inshallah, Charlie.
We'll see.
Let's see what's happening.
And then Egypt against Australia. What are your expectations?
Egypt, Australia. Egypt should kill this game hands down because an African team. We want to get more numbers in the round of 16 now. We want to get more African countries in the round of the 16. So Egypt should kill this game. It should be a done deal for Egypt.
Hopefully. And Algeria versus Switzerland.
Algeria, Switzerland. Um, it's a tough game. It's really tough, and Switzerland. I'm tipping Switzerland to move to the next stage of the competition ahead of Algeria.
Okay. And then lastly, we have the Black Stars of Ghana against Colombia.
Hey, the inshallah people. Now me better. Them their own is prayer. So when you pass anywhere, they are praying.
I think it's a 1-0 win for the Black Stars of Ghana.
That is the expectation, right? But me, dear Charlie, now me better.
How do you want us to approach the game, and who should start and who should be on the bench?
Now me better. People have already climbed the mountain. After that, to go and have fasting and prayers for Ghana, but in fact, Colombia is really preparing to face you. They are really doing hard work. You are there praying.
They are training. Who
tennis ball? One shake. Tennis.
That's just a leisure time they have. So
with the game, Colombia is not an easy opponent to face, and Ghana needs to put in more effort. If you are going to play like this, you are going to sit back and defend like this, maybe it will help with your. But I think Colombia has this keenness. Those who can hold ball, then worry you, punish you with the ball.
That we also have some.
Who?
Senior man Partey, have you forgotten?
Oh, Partey is there, but you see the kind of formation the coach is playing. Partey sits deep to defend more.
He sits deep so he can play make from the back.
Yeah.
That's what we are doing.
Yeah, but we're looking at the lives of James Rodriguez, Luis Diaz.
James 9 He has no legs.
That's what I think. But me in this game, I'm seeing Senaya getting a record because Luis Diaz is going to worry him a lot. He's really going to worry him a lot. And Ghana, Charlie fans, go Charlie. That match is a record.
Mensah will lock James in his back pocket.
Yeah, really? James Rodriguez is a tournament player. He always put up a good performance in tournaments. We saw him in 2018. What a great performance. 2014 he did it. 2018 he did it. 2022 he did it. And he's every tournament he really performs. And
how do you see Asari's performance so far?
Asari there. Make Kaji my space now. Where we reach there. He's really doing well. What a classic goalkeeper needs to do, he's really doing it for the national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. And with that crucial save, that save that he did against Saka, I'm still thinking about it. How he imagined and got that ball to that. He went to that direction to save that ball. I think it's a superb performance, and he's really doing well. His age, he's 33 years, and looking at his performance at this big stage, he's showcasing the whole world that he can do it. And that is great.
Okay. And that's all we have for you guys today. Nice having you here. And watch out for our next episode. Thank you.